Welcome to the Cookout, where we kick back and chop it up about dogs, men, sports, and whatever's on your mind. Hosted by the legendary Big Toyo, aka the Big Hill Fam. Salute, and don't forget to bring something to the cook.
Check one, check one. Dre, Big Dre, you in the building, Big Dre?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, big dog. Top of the morning to you. Yeah, man. So you
Salute, brother. I had technical difficulties, bro.
All good, bro. We here now.
Yes, sir. Salute, everybody. Salute. Who in the building? Who we got in the building? Let me see. Look like we got yeah. H&F, salute H&F. Salute. Herders and Bulldogs, salute. Marcel, salute. That's the Queen, salute, Queen. Salute. All right, all right. Who's that? Supreme, excelente. Say, y'all, we got an echo. Say we got an echo. It might be me. Let me figure it out. Check one, check one, check one. We all good, Dre? What's good?
Got a lot of clear on here, bro. Y'all still got echo?
Yes, sir. What y'all up to? Schoolcraft Kennel, salute. What's the dilly, yo? What's the dilly, Big Dre?
Man, nothing, man. Toyo, I couldn't hang last night, bro. You know, it was a school night for me, but man, y'all was there cooking last night, nah?
Man, I thought you was in there. I was wondering where you was. I thought you was in the building.
Man, I was in and out, man. I came back in there. Y'all went from the round earth, flat earth theory down. Y'all was on Mayday by the time I came back in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that joint went all over. We went all over the world. Now, yeah. Been around the world now, yeah. Girl. Lil J, what's happening, Lil J?
Salute, Lil J. Salute everybody. Yeah, salute everybody.
Lil J say he working, trying to pay the bills. That's right, Lil J. Gotta get it.
Man, Toyo, it was also good to hear from Top Shelf Bo and Nonstop last night too, man.
Man, wasn't it though? That was a surprise, bro. That was like that for real. Yes, sir. Salute them brothers. Top Shelf Bo with Nonstop. Shut up. Yes, sir. 15 folks, 8 likes. Go back and mash the like button. Y'all heard the queen. We ain't playing that on a Tuesday. Just because I ain't show up yesterday. Shit. They showing off today, queen. You know how they show off. It's Tuesday. Let's get them right, though. Let's get them right.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Mad Doctor. It's his birthday, man. Salute, man. Happy birthday, bro.
Is he in here?
Nah, I think y'all made him mad last night when y'all kicked him off.
What we do? What we do? What we do?
That nigga goes to the chat. That nigga said, "Hey man, let me back in there." You know what I'm saying? Bruh.
Man, Doctor, happy birthday. You got lost in the chat last night, bro. You got lost. I ain't see you no more. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't see you no more. You was all right, though. You was all right. It was your birthday, nigga. You was all right. You was all right. He probably feeling good today. You gonna talk him up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, happy mother loving born day, Mad Doctor. You heard the queen. Hey. Yes, sir. What we talking about today? What do y'all want to talk about today on Tuesday? What do y'all want to talk about? We can talk about everything. They say, Jimmy Kimmel got a job back, huh? You heard? You heard, Dre?
Nah, bro. I heard about him getting whatever they call it, fired, furloughed, whatever you call it. But nah, what's the deal? What's the skinny on that? Talk to me.
Yeah, you know, because he was making jokes about Trump relating to the when the boy got assassinated or whatever. So he was making little jokes towards Trump though, but in that narrative, you know, Trump ain't like it. Got him up off of there, whatever. You know, so you know, we still can't watch him in DC. I don't think he's allowed to come on TV in DC, or the channels in DC ain't gonna be able to broadcast it. But I think they made a deal with him, gave him his job back. You know, I thought you might have knew about it. Everybody been talking about it, dog.
Nah, I seen him getting a lot.
Game Dog History Channel, salute.
Like, wasn't Letterman that went on there and spoke on it, talking about like basically like they are stripping the freedom of speech away. You know what I'm saying? I want to say it was Letterman that was speaking on that.
Okay. Yeah, it was a lot of talk about it though. Shit. It's some other news too. I don't know if you heard about the Houston news about the so-called serial killer down there. You know, allegedly serial killer down there got 13 girls down there on the bayou down Houston. They felt like 13 bodies. They try to say serial killer type stuff.
Man,
they didn't hit y'all the way Eve.
Man, Toyo, I come over here to get, bro. Toyo, you be giving me all my current events, bro. All my current events. Big Toyo at the cookout.
Yeah, man. They some girls got knocked. Somebody knocking some young girls off down in Houston. Like 13 bodies down on the bayou, yo. 13 females. Oh yeah. Who's that? Bad Batch 45, salute. Any good news? Anybody hear any good news? Any good things happening? Anybody hear any good news? We can start off with some good news. Let's get back to some good news. What's the good news out there y'all done heard? Anybody heard any good news? Any good news out there? Searching for some good news. Toyo searching for the good news. Welsh, big Welsh in the building. You go to take away freedom of speech on the internet. Detroit Lions won. Okay, that's good news. Oh yeah, man, Dr. Party. Detroit won. I forgot. Salute the whole Detroit. Y'all knocked this off last night. Yeah. So Detroit party still partying. Party still party. Hey, Supreme, I heard that beat too. Supreme, I heard the beat. You hear the beat, Dre, that he made? Supreme, wow.
On that story.
Yeah.
With,
Salute.
yeah.
You say you heard it? Yeah, salute. Yeah, Supreme got it. Supreme made a beat the other day. On the mission. There you go. Salute the king. There you go. King T in the building. Toyo, Dre, and chat. 4 locos for everybody. Happy birthday. Pissing people Willie. Salute. Y'all gonna call him up. Y'all talking about 4 locos and shit like that. Hey. Mad Doctor, where you at? They screaming for you early in the morning on a Tuesday. They say it's your birthday. Yes, sir. Don't say we ain't say happy birthday, Mad Doctor. We over here celebrating for you, got that. Mad Doctor birthday today. What we got for Mad Doctor today? What y'all brought for Mad Doctor for his birthday? Got the 4 Loco cake. They made a cake out the 4 Locos. Somebody made a cake out the 4 Loco cake around this jump for Mad Doctor on there. Salute Mad Doctor. 5 and 1 on the cake. They got 5 and 1 on the cake, Mad Doctor. Yes, sir. That's right. Everybody say happy birthday, Mad Doctor. Salute, Dorian. Yes, sir. What you say you got for him, Big Dre? Because you know you're going to look back, see what we had.
I got the assorted pack of 4 locos for him and a pack of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too serious, just a little razzle dazzle.
Okay, Dre got a pack of cigarettes over here and some 4 locos. You getting 4 locos up today, Mad Doctor? Somebody said they got two pit Yodis on deck for you too. 2 Brindle pit Yodis. Your favorite. Dorian said he got a gallon of corn liquor. Everybody got 4 locos for you, Mad Doctor. Somebody got a gallon of corn liquor. Setting Mad Doctor up nice today. They say pit Yodis is out. The pit Yodis is out, Mad Doctor. They say you get the pick of the litter. You get the pick of the litter today, Mad Doctor. The pit Yodis is out. Now salute to Mad Doctor for sure up in Detroit. Mad Doctor 5 and 1. But what he say? Boss and them. Boss, his dog Boss. All that. Salute the whole shit. The whole shit that he be talking about. You already know. The Supreme said he got a 7 crumble cake for you to blow. Okay, Supreme hooked you up with a 7 crumble cake. Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. It's Tuesday. What y'all niggas talking about? What is y'all talking about? Yes, sir. What y'all talked about earlier, Dre? I just got up in the building. What y'all talked about earlier? I might jack for content from y'all. What y'all was talking about earlier?
So earlier we was talking about things to never do with your pet dog. You know what I'm saying? And some of the topics was introducing them to certain equipment, stopping food aggression early, not letting them be all over your house. You know what I'm saying? In the kitchen, things of that nature. You know, just different things to not do if you want to have a good dog that you can, to keep in the apartment or whatever, or in the crib.
Oh, okay, to keep in the crib.
Yeah.
Do you kiss him in the mouth? Do you ever kiss him in the mouth? If that's a thing not to do, Dre, or not?
Yo. Man, I can't. You know what? Yeah, what a gunshot. Wait, what a gunshot. Hold on.
I don't even got him today. I just was happy to get in the building. Sure. I don't even know what the gunshots and that they'll get me today. I don't know what nothing that today. Hey. So Dre said, don't be kissing them in their mouth. You can't kiss them in their mouth. You can't.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
that
not
was
to do.
my most viral short was it's called Don't Get Germs. I think it's got like 28,000 views. Don't kiss them in the mouth.
Yeah. Bro,
Will's in the building.
Whoa, what's up, bro? Yes, sir. What else? That was a good one. What else y'all can't do? What else you can't do? What else you can't do? You can't put no what else not to do with the pit bulls? What Toyo say not to do with the pit bulls? What you can't do, definitely don't do with the pit bulls. Don't be kissing them in the mouth. Don't be putting no lipstick on them, no dresses on them and stuff. Y'all can put hoodies on them. Hoodies, little footwear if you want to. I don't want to see no dresses and ballerina dresses and stuff on pit bulls. I don't want to see that. What's up with these fake ass dogmen that call your phone talking about they want a puppy? Then when it's time to pay, it's not good business decisions. Fake ass niggas. Here we go. Marcel the first to pop the wheelie. Salute Marcel. Marcel popped the wheelie in this spot. Marcel, what's up with these niggas? Man, what can you do? What can you do, Marcel? What can you do? I mean, the conversation, do it be long or do it be short? You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's always the potential for the sale, I guess. So you can't be too rude, I guess. You know, but at the end of the day, when you did all the good conversation piece with them and stuff, and they hit you with one of those moves like that, what can you say, Marcel? What can you say? It makes it harder on the next call, though. It makes it harder on the next call. How many calls do you go through? How many tire kickers do you go through before you get one legit sale? Is one legit sale like finding good game dogs? Hey, let me know. I'm a real ass nigga. They want to see pairs call all the time until the time for money. Till it's time for money. Then they, yeah. You get all that. You get all that, Marcel. You get all that. That's part of it. That's part of it. Salute pressure. Salute the pressure.
Salute pressure, man. Salute Cat Bros.
I'm blocking their ass. After they final send me another picture, I'm blocking their ass. Wells trying to get in the building. He keep trying to get in. We let him in. What's going on? He come. Okay.
Yo.
Oh, Mofo the dog want the dog, but don't want to pay for the transportation. Okay. So you halfway there. What's up, Hemi? BYOB say, what about when they don't want to pay for the transportation? They want the dog, but they don't want to pay for the transportation. They playing games. They still playing games when they doing all that, BRB. They still playing games. When they want, you know, they still playing games, bro. They still playing games when they do all that.
It's really not bad. Like, not bad.
Ja said he went through that with his war pony litter. Pony litter. All right, so everybody get it. Even when you got a good litter like the war pony litter, or when you got good names like that and stuff like that, because I heard of that dog before. When you got good names like that, they still tire kick. They still do that stuff. Wow. So it's no limit to the cat, and there's no limit to the tire kicking. They say there's no limit to the tire kicking. So they don't even want. They're gonna find some way not to pay for something, transportations or something. Marcel said these niggas be straight cat. Salute. What's up, Welsh? What's up with you today?
Yeah, man. Cooling, man. Tell that man.
Anybody win any money last night on the game? What's up, Trey? You win any money?
Nah. Nah. Man, Baltimore would have won. I would have hit for 106 off a $1 bet, man. But Baltimore lost.
Marcel said they want something for free. They asking all the questions. They want something for free. Asking the same questions that's on the ad. Y'all hear him talking to y'all. Y'all hear him talking to y'all. Whoever it was that got Marcel mad this morning, y'all stop calling that man without that change. Stop calling him. The man wanted certain change for them things. Stop calling him tire kicking and stuff like that. Salute, Marcel. Chico, where you been at, Chico? Yeah, man, yeah. Brought some.
Man,
I'm scared to read Calypso. Oh, Calypso coming back around. He coming back around. He's starting. Okay, let me see what Calypso brung. Elk burger. Somebody might want to grab an elk burger. Some macaroni salad and some Dos Equis amber. Salute, Calypso. Salute. Salute. Anybody else ever ate elk in here? Haven't had elk or buffalo, any of that? Yeah. Anybody had any elk?
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
That shit good for you, Toyo.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. The elk is good. What kind of gas you smoking, Marcel? Yes, sir. The elk is good. They say the elk is good for you. The elk is good. Hey, I seen the work. Too, Welsh. I meant to tell you, I seen the work. Would you caught one? I mean, what you had to put one of them coyotes out of here? Get one of them coyotes out of here?
Yeah, man.
That was a pretty big one, wasn't it?
But it was a coy wolf.
Oh, it was a coy wolf. It was a coyote mixed with a wolf.
Yeah, they've been breeding. They've been breeding lately. Well, for some years now. So they're a lot more aggressive, stronger, bigger. They just an upgrade. A lot more smarter too, actually. But yeah, they snatched up people's dogs and shit.
Dang. Said it was an upgrade. It was an upgrade in the the nature made an upgrade with the coy wolf, huh?
I mean that's what's going on, because right now most of the ones, because a lot of times they catch them, depending on the state, they catch and release them somewhere else. But like here they kill on site. They don't matter if you're in the middle of the highway. It don't matter where you at. You can shoot that motherfucker or let the dog go. That's what make over here so exciting. Motherfuckers out there working every day.
Pressure say he got cat burgers over at the special table. I guess they the burgers that come in the cat box. The box shaped like a cat. All right, Pressure. We hear you, Pressure. Cat burgers with cheese over there at the special table. Special table boys starting up. Shit. School crab.
With cheese.
Who all from Michigan or the Midwest? School crab. So where the Michigan niggas at? Think she go from up Michigan, I think. With y'all partying, School crab, because Detroit won? Y'all partying, huh? Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. I still want a couple of dollars. I took a halftime bet under 30. Y'all ain't see that, Dre. You gotta look, man. You gotta holler at me sometimes, man.
Yeah, nah, you right, man. It's I don't know for you. You move a little bit faster. You a little bit faster with a 9, bro.
You be over there trying to win $1 million. I already know what you be trying.
Yeah.
you trying to win $1 million.
They trying to win $1 million.
Dre over there is trying to win $1 million off one bet. swinging for the fences on his shit. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
She gonna say 7 and Van Dyke. Y'all know where he at. Pressure say just moved from Wisconsin 6 years ago. Marcel said he in Green Bay. Green Bay. Salute to Green Bay. But my team lost by a field goal. That shit rigged up. Oh my goodness. Say the game ain't rigged up. What game ain't rigged? What game ain't rigged? Can y'all name a game that's not rigged up? Do anybody know a game out here that's not rigged up?
Shit, all of it's rigged. It's just the outcome depend on the players. That's it can be rigged all at once. It's just the outcome always depend on the players if they gonna go with it or not. And a lot of times they go against it. That's why always 10, 20 years later is some documentary coming out about either refs cheating or it's always something. It's always gonna come to the light. So it just, it's just one of those things, man.
Hey Dre, I knew you was gonna highlight that shit about that pickleball shit. I knew you was gonna highlight that shit. Supreme, boy, you shouldn't even be talking about pickleball right now, boy. That pickleball is dangerous right now, and you know it. You know it. You already know. As soon as me and Dre heard about the pickleball shit, me and Dre talked about this pickleball shit. We talked about that. And it ain't no way. Is it, Dre? It ain't no way, is it, Dre? Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
In Mississippi, ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Fuse ball. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tennis. They said fuse ball and tennis. They said these games ain't rigged up. That's what they say. These games ain't rigged up, y'all. That's what they saying. Fuse ball, pickleball, and tennis. Dre, you look like you tried tennis a couple times. You look.
Nah. I'm leaving my cousin, man. Old Vina and Serena.
Oh shit! You couldn't mess with the tennis, Dre?
Nah, man. Like, bro, I be smacking the ball smooth by the tennis court if I did that jump, bro.
Hey, they say you gotta be in shape like I don't know what to play tennis though.
Hell yeah! All that you don't see all that moving you gotta do.
Yes, sir. All them cuts, whole bunch of suicides, Dre. Whole bunch of cuts and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers don't know them tennis players in shape. Them tennis players in shape, bro.
You see how they tried to Serena because she in shape. They talking about she a man, bro. What is that? What is that?
Oh, you know they was hate.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Hey Dre, you see the newer little young black chick that's been killing them.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot her name. I forgot her name though, but yeah, they really hate her ass. She been showing up.
Victoria Mboko.
Yeah. I was watching. I just literally watched all her matches last week because I was new to it, and I sat there and watched all her matches from her first one to the recent one. Yeah, she a problem. She a big problem.
The only people hating is people that don't do sports betting. Because I'm telling you right now, with people like that, I'm betting on them every time. Every time.
Oh, of course. And then when they did the duos, when she did it with Venus, was it Venus? Yeah, with Venus. And I'm like, damn, look at Venus, old sexy ass up there, killing them young bitches.
Okay, well, so Venus. Yes, sir.
Hey, Toyo, that old newbie impressed her.
Yeah. Yes, sir. She a vet. Marcel said she a vet. Yeah. Cause she black. You can't be black and cocky. You gotta go. Okay.
That's always has been. But you gotta know when to use your leverage at the right time.
I heard you talking about Jesse. I heard you talking about Jackie. Who was you talking about yesterday? Well, Jackie who?
You talking about Jackie Robinson?
But what about Jesse though? What about Jesse? He got a hell of a story, right? I was trying to bring Jesse up the other day at the Olympics thing. He was like one of the best that do it, right?
Oh, Jesse Owens.
I don't
Yeah.
know his background off the top, but yeah, he was definitely one of the best. Like I said, with Jackie Robinson, if you go back in the story, like I said, it was a lot of them. They was trying to make the main face for the Negro League, but Jackie Robinson just so happened to come in with the proper speech and the look to go with it. That's why they made him the main person. That's why you always hear his name when it comes to the Negro League. But if you go to the actual museum, which is in Kansas, where's that? Kentucky? I think it's in Kentucky. The actual museum and shit, you will see all the other ones that was some of them was better than Jackie Robinson, but like I said, they don't get mentioned as much if you're not really into baseball history because they made Jackie the face for the Negro League. So that's why his name always come up first. Because they made him the main person for it. But like I said, once we came in there, they had banned black people from baseball. It was either for 50 years or
Satchel
100 years. I
Paige.
can't remember.
You talking about Satchel Paige? Was you talking about Satchel Paige? They threw that out there. I remember Satchel Paige.
Yeah. Man, it's a lot of them, man. The list goes on, bro. It's literally a lot of them, bro. Not just a handful. It's a lot that you've never even heard of. That's in that museum.
You're right. They had a movie out. They had the movie. I remember the movie. I watched the movie one time. They had all them players and stuff. It was a good movie out one time about them. Good movie about them. And it's just like you said. Some of
I mean, even if you go back and watch it.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying even if you go back and watch the movie Jackie Robinson and listen to what they say, they even talk about some of the other ones, but they kind of tell you the situation. If you go back and watch it, you will see that the reason why they made him the face for the Negro League. Like I said, he came with the right speech and the right appearance.
Yeah. Somebody they said he ain't never played. Somebody said he ain't play at the he ain't never played in the Negro League. Pressure, your ass been sleepy the last couple of days. You've been sleepy anyway, Pressure. Last couple of days anyway. I hear you though, Pressure, but you've been sleepy the last couple of days anyway.
He was willing to go with the plan. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying, Chef. But he was the one. He was the face of it. It's the same situation with Martin Luther King. He was going with it. He was the face of that situation.
Yeah. Salute the Pressure. And last time we was turned all the way up, Pressure. You got gameness and show. You passed out in the middle of the motherfucking the middle of the flow. You screaming turn up. You screaming turn up, goddammit. He say working hard, trying to fight the cap toy, yo. Your ass crazy. Him and Jane. Shreveport Mike up in the building. Shreveport Mike up in the building. Yes, sir. I'm a decent dog man. This Calypso. I'm a decent dog man with these bulldog demons. Bulldog demon kennels. Be scheming. Haters. What'd he say? Haters be snooping. Calypso, somebody on your ass hating, Calypso? Somebody on Calypso ass? Hey, you know what to say to him, Calypso. You know how to carry him.
Who on your ass, Calypso?
He said Bulldog Demons Kennels or some shit like that. Somebody, what Marcel talking about? Somebody fucked black people future up while we was, what he say? He fucked black people future up while we were, that's why we where we at now. Who he talking about? Preston said he got picked up with a broken leg. Bar dog, salute. Mr. Star, salute. Dickie in the building, salute my Bulldog brother Dickie. Who fucked up black people future, Marcel? Marcel been mad as shit this morning. Oh my goodness, no, he didn't say that.
He said, "Well, what I mean? Let me look at these thoughts."
He said Dr. King. He said Dr. King, man. I think he talking about Dr. King.
I'm gonna stay off that one till we in the projects.
Okay. Good grief. Hey, Marcel,
I wouldn't word it that way, but I understand what he's saying. But I wouldn't have worded it that way. But I do understand what he means, though.
And then he said, "I'm gonna stand on that. I'm staying on that." Oh my, y'all boys on a Tuesday. Good grief.
Well, Toyo,
We can't keep none of that. We can't keep. Hey, I guess the truth is coming out. The truth is putting the fire to everybody's ass. We ain't gonna let Dr. King. What about Coretta? Is Coretta all right? Can I salute Coretta at least? Can I salute Coretta Scott?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But okay, now Toyo, this all I'm gonna say about that situation. Now, like I said, I wouldn't have worded it like that, but I do understand what he means. So when you listen to, see, they always play that bullshit speech, that dream speech. They always play that shit to make, make. When I say y'all, I ain't talking about nobody on here. I'm just saying this to make y'all sensitive. Keep you from being aggressive. But if you listen to the one that they don't play before they killed him, that's the one you need to listen to. It's a reason why they don't play that one all the time. They play the dream one all the time for a reason. But if you go and listen to his very last one, when he realized that he was being played and set up, and he been false leading people right before he said his last speech, that's when they killed him. There's a reason they don't play that speech. You literally have to pull it up and listen to it. They do not play that speech in public for a reason. So like I said, I understand why he's saying that.
Can I play opposition on this real quick?
All you gotta do is type it in on YouTube. You can find it everywhere.
Come on there, Dre, go ahead.
Because I've heard that before about Martin Luther King. I've heard about Booker T. You know what I'm saying? And this is my question to anybody who got anything to say about any of this. It's not even at their level. It's at every level. If they were doing something wrong, what would you do differently, or what would you do right? That's my question about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody entitled to their opinion, but like, if you ain't got nothing better, like, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult for me to get with it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, okay, so when he say, what do you say, held back? I gotta look at the comment again, but see, King was a part of. If you look at some of the laws that was passed during his time, and what he was telling people, we should be voting for. Like I said, I completely agree. I understand what he said, but he could have worded it a little different though, because it's still in effect. Most of that shit's still in effect today.
Okay, I have a follow-up question. Have you ever been a part of writing a policy or a law?
No, I haven't.
Okay, all right. So there's legal jargon they use. It's in Latin, and you're not gonna like law and business are the same thing. It's contractual. So when you're writing a policy or a law, there's always a quid pro quo. They're never gonna like even in business, nobody's ever gonna give you everything you want. Like I want all your money, but I don't want to give you anything, right? Law.
So, what happened to the mic?
So
Hey, Dre, you going in and out.
so you were too, because I don't know if you was done or not. You know what I'm saying? But you just paused for a little while. Can you hear me now?
Well, no, I wasn't talking. I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I was listening. I wasn't even saying nothing.
Okay, yeah. So like with any like policy or law that's being written, there's always going to be a quid pro quo. They're never going to give you everything you ask for, and they're always going to throw some in there. Like, yeah, you're going to get this big win here, but we're gonna underwrite it where there's still an out or win for the opposition as well. So when we talk about laws and policies in that regard, man, I don't think it doesn't matter who you put in charge. They're never going to get 100% of what you're asking for. That's not how life works.
Oh no, you're never gonna get it because for one, the only person that's gonna get 100% is an honest person and the people closest to the person making the law. If we being realistic.
Salute to Coretta and salute to Betty Shabazz. I could do that. I could salute the women. Y'all hard on our leaders from the past.
Yeah.
Y'all hard on them.
Yeah. And
Mr. Vernon, salute Mr. Vernon, and Mr. Vernon. I'm going to take my cap off to you, Mr. Vernon, because we need the elders to kind of tell us sometimes. You know what I mean? Because like the new information to get us start carrying our leaders. You know, with the new information, I be trying to keep my mouth shut. I just want to say positive things. But my brothers, when they tell me stuff, I close my mouth. I try to salute the women there. They let me salute Coretta and Betty Shabazz. But Mr. Starr said we needed both Malcolm and Dr. Martin Luther King. Agreed. I'm just letting y'all know that.
And let's put some accountability on it too, Toyo. Okay, so bro, in the last 10 years, everybody been going on Kanye head. When Kanye was the only celebrity saying George Bush don't like black people and calling the flaws out of the Grammys, y'all niggas was behind him. So then when he put on the MAG hat,
shit, I was.
You know what I'm saying? But
shit, I was.
It was, and maybe it's because social media wasn't as big back then. But what I'm getting at is, what is the benefit of a black leader in the first place to lead anything? It's an act of selflessness because no matter how your legacy is remembered, they're always going to find the asterisks, including us. And then what that does is that cooning nature on the internet, people providing the asterisk. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you can do a million things right, one thing wrong, and all it takes is a few people of color to endorse it, and so other people can say, "Look, even your own people say this about you." You know what I'm saying, man? Like it's flawed, and I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at you. I just want to give an opposing point of view because this conversation, I can't just sit here and pretend like it's not two sides to every tale. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. My opinion is this: like every time somebody really stick their neck out there, nobody backs them. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I take a deal that benefits me, y'all was gonna do the same thing, and y'all did. Y'all took the deal that benefited you by not stepping up and having my back on this as a brotherhood and as an affront. You know what I'm saying? So what difference does it make what I do for the people?
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. But like people always say, accountability. In his last speech, he told the world what was actually happening. He admitted to misleading people and, well, I'm gonna say misguiding. You know, but again, every everybody got to learn from something. It was too late. It was too late for him once he made that speech because they was already coming to kill you. You know, he should have made that speech years before that. You know, so it's just one of those things when it comes to that, though. So with the whole leadership and all that, but at the same time, Toyo, if you look at it, um, in today's world, most people talk too fucking much. You know, you still have the Black Panther Party, but they're not too public. There's small pockets of them in every state, but and also videos of them going to set up certain things and do things when certain stuff happens. But you in this day and age, see back then they used to meet a lot at nighttime. This day and age, people rather reach out to you on the internet than trying to get in touch with people to get your number to talk to you direct. So it's a different day and age right now. You know, so it's a lot of shit that's different compared to back then.
True that. True that. True that. They saying a lot of stuff.
Kanye not
They
a
saying a
leader.
lot of stuff in the chat.
It's not about Kanye being the leader. See, first of all, most of y'all men need to learn how to lead yourself and be an associate of a leader. Learn how to lead yourself first. That's number one. You know, so you can support people, but stop looking for this leader, this savior, this you got free will. You be your own leader, and find people like minded that got the same vision as you. These celebrities is not listen, they ain't coming to save you if the government shut down and we have the fucking purge or something. These motherfuckers ain't thinking about you. Y'all be your own leader. Stop looking for this comfort of a leader.
They were saying something about the buses, the bus companies, or something like that. They said something about the buses. We did have bus companies at one point in time. I think they were saying something about the bus companies. If we had our own bus companies, why we protesting to sit on
Man,
the
we had everything, bro. Everything, bro. Everything, bro. All that shit is old news, bro. That's why it's important to talk to your ancestors. A lot of information you ain't got to go on Google if people was in touch with their older family members across different states. There's a lot of shit you wouldn't even have to Google. There's a whole lot of shit. That's why growing up, I hung around all older folks. Everybody was at least 30 to 60 years older than me growing up. A lot of wisdom. A lot of shit I know
yeah, ain't
about
nothing
different
wrong.
states. I didn't even have to
Hmm.
Google that shit. It's just talking to different older people that can tell you these stories. People that's alive today, that's 80 and up, that still got that good memory, that can tell you shit that ain't on Google. You know what I'm saying? They was dead. It's we got to get back to how we used to do. This not us, but this generation that's out. They not in touch for real. Some of them are, but most of them just they grew up with a tablet and a cell phone in their face 24/7. So their minds ain't the same.
Hey, so Tony said something, and this is one of my concerns too. It's because I see a lot of organizations that are doing a lot of things, man, and the radical nature of it scares me. I'm gonna be real, it scares me. So like, in some organizations they're really powerful, but so many policies is like, bro, like, so if I have a singular disagreement with the organization, you gonna kill me. So like, I can't really get with that either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everybody likes the confrontational guy until he's in charge, and it don't stop with the first enemy because this guy is a
Yep.
totalitarian. You know what I'm saying? So it's
That,
like bro, like yes,
that that's that's a factor.
I like somebody with a backbone, but I don't like somebody that is power hungry, and you can't tell the difference until they start making moves. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's really hard to tell the difference between the two.
Now, Dre, you remember? I know you remember Toyo, but Dre, you familiar with man, what the fuck else? What's them boys from the Freaknik, Toyo, Luke and them.
Yeah, Uncle Luke and them, yeah. And,
Okay, so do you remember the court cases that he had about freedom of speech and all of that? I don't know y'all remember, but they was trying to kill that man back in the day. Now, because he has a solid organization and group of people that's not out here pillow talking and they you know all that stuff, the man, him, family, and everybody else still alive till this day. But they have tried multiple times to kill that man back in the day. So again, it's a lot of things that we can comment about and say we want, we gonna do, we should have, but most of y'all can't hold a glass of water, you know. So the organizations that are filled with people like us, they on a different mindset. You know, you would never see them uh posting what they gonna do or certain things online. They only gonna talk about that in person. So it's just, like I said, Dre. It's a different day, man. It's a different day, man.
for sure.
Everything different now.
Yeah, yeah, because I think everybody wants change, but the methods is all different, man, and they contradict each other. And instead of realize, like it's like I said yesterday, it's like, okay, if you think that my contribution to a activity or something is not what you think I should be giving to the activity, that's not my problem. Is what I'm doing and what you're doing both moving the process forward? Like I'm just saying, use game dogs for example, or American Pit Bull Terriers. Let me say game dogs, American Pit Bull Terriers. If Welsh is doing hunting the koi wolves, right, and I'm training, some people are like, well, we shouldn't be doing training. They don't represent the breed. I'm like, both things represent the breed well. But if you're only in one lane, but both lanes are moving it forward, and that causes disorder amongst the community, then you the problem. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what Welsh is doing with the court was, it ain't what I'm doing with the training. Is you, because you want one thing, and that's what I'm talking about with totalitarian mentality. Is okay if I'm in an organization. Let's say I'm giving money because I'm my back broke, I can't fight no more. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'm in a wheelchair. You know what I mean? Oh, you don't contribute the same way as this guy. So your contributions don't matter. Now, like organizational, I'm big on organizational structure. You know what I'm saying? Military science is one of the things that I don't know I specialize in. So it's when I hear these comments, man, I don't think people think about the second and third order effects of what they're doing.
Yeah. That's just man, that's just one of them things, right? That's just one of them things, man. And again, people want change, but 90% of the people who want to change, they not willing to fight for it. They not willing to die for it. They not willing to speak for it. It's the last little 10% that's that'll do it. So
Well, I only got one argument. Whatever anything you just said, I would say it's 80. I follow the 85% rule. 85% won't do it. There's another 10% that know what needs to be happening, but they benefit from it not happening, and that's the problem. And then
I
there's
mean, yeah, we could do that.
the 5% of the poor noble teachers that know what need to happen is doing it, but the 85% don't know don't know don't know what they're doing, so it don't matter anyway.
I mean, and again, I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this again, Dre. I've been plugging it. That documentary is out about how they stole all of the African gods and made them into American superheroes. I keep plugging that documentary on Tubi. Now, we in the game, dog. It's really no explanation. We know it's you got dominant, you got skittish, you got cold, you got curve, whatever. It's the same thing that's going on with humanity, man. It's the same goddamn. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, bro. But you know, it's just the time we live in, man.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen while we alive, though. Honestly, I really don't. I think it's gonna be after us because if you think about it, the generation after us, Toyo, Dre, if you really think about it, they look how many guidelines and laws and the restrictions they got to live by compared to what we did. They got facial recognition everywhere. They got a lot of the shit that we done and our parents was able to do. They not going to even experience. And with them still sensitizing everything, it's just gonna get worse. Now, I ain't gonna say too much on it, but these kids at 8 years old changing genders, I never understood that. Your brain not even fully developed at 8, 10 years old. How you change the genders? Why is that the first thing on your mind? So it's a scary place, man. That's why with my daughter, once Maya's gone, she's set. She gonna be off grid. She can deal with her bulldogs, whatever else she want to do. Already, when she get out of high school, she going into the Navy Reserve until she figure out life. At least she'll be a veteran. She'll get her Class 3 weapons license, all that shit. And if she decided to stay the fuck off grid, she can stay the fuck off grid, away from all this bullshit. So, it's
Yeah.
world ain't the
So
same, bro.
So SDA posted a comment, and I want to cook on that real quick. He said, Tony, I kind of agree, but I'll take it a step further. We have been pacified by certain luxuries. We don't want to step out of it and build a system of our own. I disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. I sent a video to Toyo, and it was a man. I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, like race doesn't matter in this. I want you to hear the thought. I want you to hear the thoughts. The man says that nobody cares if African Americans or any race steps out and builds their own infrastructure, their own towns, their own isolated communities. And then a lady, she does a stitch of the post, and she talks about African American instances specifically, and she goes back from the inception of the United States in 1776, the Corporation of the United States, and she cites every decade where there was a subculture where politics, stocks, bonds, banks were owned by other communities, and where they were destroyed out of simple jealousy and envy because it could be done in that governance structure. So when you talk about people being scared, the fear is real. And I said this a year and a half ago on a live. As a military member, I don't know enough people that are like-minded that are also militant to even want to make a move like that, because the average guy that I used to take kids from the projects to the gun range and teach them how to operate a firearm, because they're gonna be in the streets anyways. Somebody else is gonna give them a gun if I don't give them a gun. But at least if I take them out there and show them how to properly operate, clean, and maintain and field strip a firearm, at least I know that whatever opposition they may have, they're gonna hit the right target, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think innocent should get hit, and war ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So that was my contribution to the fight, right? So when I hear people say it's not just the luxuries, but I'm gonna just use Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like, that is the only mass bombing that leveled over 40 blocks, and it was all commerce. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't speak on these topics very often, and I never will speak on them in depth until I'm retired, because I just can't. But when you talk about like these situations, and I hear people speak on them, it's coming from a place of safety. Even the comments y'all are making are coming from a place of safety on the internet. But to really get out there and do it, you have to understand, you have to know the history behind it. And like Wilmington, North Carolina, there was a massacre in Wilmington, North Carolina, just like Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that these things have not been tried before, but when they were tried and they were successful, they were destroyed. So it like, I seen the comment about equality. Equality starts with equal security. That means that the police and military are patrolling everybody equally. You know what I'm saying? So there's a baseline. Now, what you do with that is called equity. If everybody has an equal opportunity for safety, equal opportunity for housing, equal opportunity for loans, if everything is equal, not even reparations, if everything is equal and it's safe, and they don't have what's called zoning. This is not Drake speaking. This is actual zoning laws. There are certain zones that realtors don't even try to sell to certain communities. They might not sell to white people. They might not sell to black people. They might not want Asians here in this community, because there's other things involved in that, like certain licenses, like liquor licenses are only zoned for certain portions of town. So they want whoever they think is going to generate the most money for liquor. It ain't got nothing to do with your race. But if you're looking at the macroeconomics of it all, you know what I'm saying? I always go away from race, because race is cool. Like, I get it. But y'all niggas ain't even looking at the big money. You know what I'm saying? It
They
don't
not.
matter.
They not.
It don't even matter what race you are if you don't know who funds it, because like people talk about Trump all the time, but like Trump is just doing exactly what a real nigga's supposed to do. And I'm not saying he a real one. What I'm telling you is Trump gonna represent who's giving him money. Who's paying me? Who's funding my campaign? That's who I'm rocking with. I don't care about black, white, Mexican, none of y'all. If the people that's giving me money is this what they want, then that's what they're gonna get. So if you're not putting $1 behind your statements, nobody care what you got to say. And anybody who has a YouTube channel knows that, because we all, I don't care what you say about your YouTube. You say you're the realest one on YouTube or not. Anybody on YouTube knows we all acquiesce for them super chats, we acquiesce for likes, we acquiesce for views. All the content we put out is for our co-conspirators, for our supporters. That's what we really rocking for. And if you don't rock with us, then it's F you. So why would you not think that happens on higher levels? I'm done.
No.
That's it.
No, that's the fact, Dre. But see, this the thing, Dre. Also, we can't leave this out, Dre. We cannot leave this out. Most of these guys are scared of hard work, Dre. Most of these guys don't want hard work. You know, the think about this, Dre. Think about this when you was growing up, right? You used to hear so many stories about the grandfather back in the day. You know, this grandfather used to do this, or this grandfather was this, or this grandfather was this, to different people, family, and of your own. Have you noticed that those elder type of stories that we used to hear growing up, you notice, unless people coming from a certain family, the next generation not going to be able to say that, because a lot of these guys is just not built like that. With people being sensitive and people blaming Trump for certain stuff. Again, Trump not stopping you from getting your ass up and go getting more money. He not stopping you. He ain't got no lock on your door. So, you know, all the blaming other men for your problems and all that shit, we got to get out of that, man. We got to get out of that. We got to get out of that, bro.
And let me say this. I gotta get ready for work, but let me because SDA, you're right. He said that's true, Dre. But none of these things should stop us. We've overcome much more. In our world, there's a thing is courage, gamers. So I want to give kudos to that, and I want to say this, man. What you're doing, SDA, is called speaking truth to power. And I'm in total agreement with what you're saying. The only thing I want to get at is the true dead game individuals that have died for whatever it is they said, for whether I agree with them or not, they're all dead, and their legacies are getting tarnished. Like just like how we said today, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you believed in them and you champion them, cool, that's great. But once they're gone, and we move on. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they tell us in the military: if you die today, nobody cares, because they're gonna promote somebody to your rank, and the mission keeps going. And that's exactly what's going on with these activists. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I like what Welsh was saying, with individually lead yourself and affect the change in your community. In my neighborhood, I know I affect change. In my little small bubble, I affect change. The macro of it, I don't, macro level stuff, I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Whether I agree with it, disagree with it, I know that every day when I get up, if I see a lady, I open doors. If an old lady trying to cross the street, I help her across the street. If I see a homeless person, I just hit a parlay and I got some extra money, I give it to them. I just do small random acts of kindness, and that's all I can control in my life, right? And I can share those with y'all. And if niggas agree with it, cool. If niggas don't, that's cool too. It don't matter, because at the end of the day, when Dre dies, so what? They might put me on a t-shirt. If a couple niggas really rock with me, they put me on a t-shirt, and that'd be the story of Andre Williams. On to the next. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You know, so as far as a communal aspect, I'm on here with Toyo, I'm on here with Welsh, I'll be on here with Big A, I'll be on here with Pimps. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on here with y'all when y'all come through. Whoopie woo. I celebrate those who celebrate me, and I put even with the digital dogs, I'm pushing out money to the community. I'm doing my part, right? But at the same time, it's like when we talk about what as a mass, we can't even agree on based upon region. It's stuff that Toyo and Welsh say from where they from that's a fight in North Carolina. So I got to handle my North Carolina problems first before I even try to go to the DMV and try to tell them how to run things in the DMV. The DMV can't tell Chicago how to run things in Chicago. Chicago can't tell LA how to run things in LA, because the local politics runs everything anyway. And I'm not just talking about like real politics or like the orchestrated politics. I'm talking about within the community, the real politics, the people that you live next door to, and that actually you can go out and put hands on. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not even handling that. And I'm done.
That's a fact. That's a fact. No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But Toyo, Welsh, I got to split, man. Thank y'all for giving me the opportunity to speak my mind because I never do. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that it was so calm, I genuinely appreciate that because I needed to get that off my chest. But brothers, I got to split. God bless you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all keep the show rocking as long as y'all want to until Men at Work come on.
Salute, bro. Salute. Have a good one, bro.
Be safe.
Yes, sir. So y'all cooking. So I noticed too, a lot of the rich people that make it in our community that, you know, they throw in our face billions, or they say they worth billions or even millions. I don't see too many businesses that they're making businesses endeavors that, like, I don't see no hospitals, no grocery stores, no laundromats, no stuff. I don't see a lot of them. Maybe I ain't looking hard enough, but I see casinos, strip clubs. I see them getting casinos, strip clubs, and what else they be trying to get? Liquor. They be coming out with liquor, whole bunch of liquor. I mean, is it harder for those guys, even though they got a lot of money, to even do things like with grocery stores and hospitals and laundromats and stuff like that? With those not money ventures, those not. I mean, why aren't they doing more of that? Why aren't they doing more of that? Like grocery store chain, you know what I mean? Different things that like, you know, like y'all said, it was a Black Wall Street before and all that type of stuff, and they had their own towns. With Oprah and all them, I seem like it should be more, or maybe I ain't looking hard enough. You know, what's up?
I think motherfuckers just it's a lot behind that, man. A lot of people don't want to get together, man. That's all it is, Toyo. These other people learn. We're the most studied people on the earth, you know, and
You broke up, bro. That's him. Yeah, you back now. You hear me, Welsh? Y'all still hear me in the building? Somebody tell me if you hear me in the building. Me or one of us fell off. Y'all still hear me in the building? Y'all still hear me in the building? Salute. Yo. Okay, y'all hear me? Okay. That must have been Welsh that fell off. Come on back in, Welsh, if you feel like it. I wish I would be in the field. But Tony said, I wish I would be in the field talking shit about Master and this nigga out here. Let me see. Follow the brick road, you'll see bridge and meet a troll named Mad Doc and we will let you pass. Oh, happy birthday, motherfucker, 5 and 1. Happy birthday, 5 and 1. Yes, sir. Oh, he said drop the link. Let me see. Oh boy. Y'all boys is crazy. Yeah. Everybody buying strip clubs or making it rain in the strip club. Man, I heard Rollo say he making so much money he could spend $7,000 a night in the strip club to the day he die. Man, how are you even thinking about that? How is that even you thinking about that as something you could do for the rest of your life? Like, if I could spend 7 stacks in the strip club for the rest of my life. Wow. Hold up, Welsh. I'm trying to get you right. So give us more food stamps. He said, hold on. I fell off trying to give him the link. Come on, man. There we go. It's in there, Welsh. Yes, sir. Reginald Lewis, Ben Johnson, Robert Smith, many others. I always give respect to the black billionaires, past and present. Okay, let me see who I know up on that joint. I think Ben Johnson had to do something with the magazines, right? SDA. Was Ben Johnson like Jet magazines or Ebony magazines or something? I don't know. Yeah, salute them. No, salute the black billionaires. I guess we're gonna salute them. Is we feeling them in the community though, SDA? You know, I'm just asking SDA, like, you might know more than me though. Like, have we felt them black billionaires in our community though? What are them black billionaires doing to make their presence felt in the community, bro? You know something that they doing? Do you know something that the black billionaires is doing recently? Is it something that we could look up and be like, oh, he did this for the community, or oh, he backed this person, oh, he did this, or you know what I mean? What's up with the black billionaires? What is they doing? I might got to put the pressure on them too. I've been always wanting to get the list of the black billionaires, the ones around my way. Okay, BET, Ben Johnson. Okay, SDA. Yeah, I think we got to put the pressure on the black billionaires too. Get some good business plans together, guys, in your different states. You know, make a business plan or something, non-profit group or whatever, however you think you can help your community out. You know, you might got the mind and you see it, and the money the only thing hold you up. Yeah. Get that list of the black billionaires and put the pressure on them with the good business plan. See what they could do, because a lot of them got to give out a certain amount of money just to keep the money. So I think that we don't think that our reach is long enough to holler at them. I think if you present yourself in a good way, try once, scratch again, keep scratching. Somebody, it's just putting the pressure on them to do what they supposed to do. You know what I mean? But you got to be somebody that's talking some good sense, and you got a plan. You know what I mean? They might be concentrating on other things. You know what I mean? So things that's in your head, if they're good for the community, shoot your shot. That's what I say. Shoot your shot.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But that's a big fact. But you got to remember, Toyo, it's people who's in those positions, and they go to certain communities, but you can't get through to the ones you really need to get through to, and that's a lot of. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen, like especially in DC, where certain people, because DC, the DMV produce a lot of famous people in sports and in acting, and I watch certain people come back to certain communities and try to do certain things, but those people not reliable. See, the problem with our people is they want the handout without the work. A motherfucker be willing to put you in a position, but most of these people are miss they blessing because they feel that the person trying to get I'm gonna say free work out of them, not knowing that that person is actually has been testing their work ethic to see where their mindset is. A lot of people and communities have blown their own blessing because of their mind state, and that's from experience. I even had a situation where I was helping this younger cat. You know, he didn't grow up poor or nothing, but he you know, he wanted better. So, I took him under my wing, showed him some things, showed him how to work on cars, showed him how to deal with these bulldogs. And, he right now he like 23, and everything was going smooth for about 2 years, and then he fucked up, Toyo. He fucked up. So
What he fucked up? He crossed you, or he fucked up just
he,
did
he
some young shit?
so okay, so basically I was teaching him certain things. Certain things I would tell him that he needs to study so that way he can be sharp in certain things. If you're gonna be out here doing certain things and people ask you certain questions, you got to know how to hold a certain type of conversation on certain subjects. He didn't do it. He felt that he should do things certain ways, the way his mindset worked. So what I said to him was, well, before you met me, where was that mindset at? Because you should have been doing that without my help. So your mindset ain't working. The shit I put you on with work. See, so that's the same thing that most of these billionaires go through with people that they trying to help, because people want the handout without putting in the work. So if a person is telling them and showing them certain things, at a point, depending on their mindset, they're gonna say, "Well, I feel it should be like this," or "I could do it like if." Well, if you could, you would have been doing it before that person was trying to help you and put you in the position that you in now. That's the problem with us, Toyo. I experienced it firsthand, so I'm speaking from experience and from what I've seen other people do.
No,
I've seen
real
it
talk.
firsthand. So it's bro. It's so many people from the DMV, bro. That's in the league and stuff that I watched try to come back. It's people in the league with Kevin Durant and all them, and people trying to do certain things in their community. Then you got other people that feel some type of way because they was busy doing other shit and didn't go to the league, so they hate. And you got those group of people. It's that's just what it is with us, Toyo. That's just what it is, bro.
No, you touching on some real shit, and they dropping jewels in the chat. I like that, y'all. So SDA said, I mean, somebody said LeBron built the school, and they say MJ been building clinics all across North Carolina. I'm saluting that, salute that. That's what I want to hear. What they doing? Okay, what they say. I think SDA said billionaire. Petition for some contracts for us to build like a Commander Stadium in the Atlanta airport. Salute that, SDA. Let me see. I speak from this Big Tony. I speak from a position of the least of us. I don't need or want shit from nobody. We always talk about being humble and shit, but it's so easy for folks to shit on niggas. Salute that, Tony.
Yeah, that's
I heard you, Hemi. Salute that, Hemi. I see you, Hemi. Hemi said,
hey,
y'all
hey,
think what
hey,
Hemi said, y'all
Ballin.
dreaming of what Ballin talking about?
Now he said MJ
What
also
Ballin talking
invested in prisons. He said he also invested in
about? Oh shit.
prisons. Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
shit. Okay,
That
damn.
that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
Now
Okay. Yeah,
listen,
we need
listen,
it all.
listen,
We
listen,
need it all.
Toyo. Listen,
We need it
Toyo.
all.
Hold
I
on.
mean, we needed
Now,
all the information, Ballin. That's what I mean. We need all the information. No, I got you, Ballin. Salute.
now, now,
We need all the
now,
information.
Toyo. Think about it this
Yeah.
way, Toyo. Think about it this way. Think about the cycle. I hope Dre's still listening. I think about this cycle. So you waiting in line for Jordans to look fly, all that, right? Boom. That most of these people that's waiting in line for Jordans or Jordans, we really, honestly, we really don't like the police. At the same time, the person brand of shoe you're buying he's invested in the prisons. So how does that work? Now you get in a fight at the club. Both of y'all got on Jordan. Somebody step on somebody's shoe. You pop him, he pop you, whatever the case is. Now, not only did you put money in that man's pocket by buying his shoe, now you sitting in one of his prisons. Think about that, Dre. The cycle. When we talk about leaders and people we look up to, most
Hold up.
people don't know.
SDA debunked it. Hold up. SDA threw the whole cap in and he said, that's been debunked, balling. That was a white dude whose name was also Michael Jordan. We need all the information. That's right, SDA. We that's right. That's right. We ain't
So,
going
so, so when you look at it full circle, everything has a good and a bad to it. Just like with the NFL. If you really talk about all the information, a lot of them NFL team owners are still related to plantation owners. A lot of the prisons on the land that they sit on used to be plantations also. So you going through the combine, they measuring you, they seeing how fast you are, they seeing how strong you are. That's the same thing they did on the plantation.
salute. Um, um, I wanted to touch on that jewel you dropped a few minutes ago, Welsh, because you was right about people fucking their blessings up. Because for real though, you're right. You know, these rich people, they not rich dummies. Like, you know, they know how they not put it like this. It's the reason why they act the way they act, and it's just because it's just like what Welsh said. People be just trying to take the money. So like yeah, they gonna set up little things to find out how genuine you are, how your work ethic is, how you acting when ain't nobody watching you, how you setting up that budget. They know all the tricks of the trade. Then when you do get that contract, you know what I mean? This is like what Welsh was saying. I seen this and I've been experienced this type shit too. You know, friends be might have something going on. They might have got a contract. They refurbishing houses or something like that or whatever. They hire a rack of us from the hood. You know, get us off the streets, get us doing it. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yep, yep, yep.
And dudes fucking the jobs up, not lazy just because it's your man that's the owner. So you counting his pockets early, wondering how much he making. Wonder how much he making. Y'all talking about how much he making on the job. Niggas just coming in any kind of way. You don't look professional. You making the man lose his contracts. You making his judgment look bad because when they gonna have people watching. You know, they might got somebody parked up the street looking at y'all the way y'all work. You never know. They gotta protect their money. So a lot of us mess our blessings up just by trying to get that first little chunk of cheese and thinking you made it when it's a whole man trying to give you all the contracts. The man just want to find somebody trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? That's that little bit change he gave you. That was nothing. That was a jab to find out how real you was. And then when you mess it all up, you be looking crazy. So salute that, Welsh. I wanted to touch on that too, double down on that, because I seen that coming up too.
That's a fact though. That's a fact. But as far as wanting more prisoners because his dad got killed unalive, remember he was gambling. He Mike was in a lot of shit because of his gambling. So I wouldn't necessarily say that, because if you out here being reckless and people run into your peoples, that's not a random killing. That's not that's not random. That wasn't like somebody was trying to rob him and randomly just so happened to run into MJ father. That was over gambling debts. So I can't agree with that one. MJ is what led to his father's situation. That's old news. Everybody know that. That's everybody knows that. So I can't agree with that. I understand it if it was a random man that didn't even know that was Michael's father, but them people knew who that man was because of MJ gambling debt. So he is what led to that. That's like me doing something in the neighborhood and these people see my mother in the neighborhood and do something to her because of something I did out there in the streets in the neighborhood. I'm not gonna say, oh, we need more police. No, that's my fault that happened. That wasn't no random people, you know. So, but but back to the whole situation though. But okay, Toyo, you familiar with the Squeegee Boys?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me say this. I was the one who first gave them the opportunity to get off the streets because all the white people was complaining about them at the traffic lights. So when they used to pull up on me when I used to drive downtown Baltimore, I used to get in my business cards and I said, listen, I got a little spot on the weekends where I let people come get their cars washed and detailed. I gave all them little niggas jobs. I said, I'm not gonna call y'all. I gave each one of y'all cars. I'm not calling none of y'all. Every Friday through Sunday, y'all better call me or show up. I'm not calling nobody to help them get no money. You better call me. Half of them showed up. Half of them got little whips and cars, got little things. The other half got jealous. So again, a lot of niggas mistake. The reason why a lot of people in good positions don't even bother to try to help or make a difference is because of the ignorance that people got to deal with. That's just what it is, bro.
School us in, Mr. Star. You see what Mr. Star say? What he talking about? School us in, Mr. Star.
He said, I never heard it was a gambling. It was a gambling debt, bro. Go look into it. It definitely was because of gambling. All the old heads know this. His
You see what
father
Mr.
got
Star
that.
said? What he
He
talking
said, I
about?
respect the Vikings, Steelers.
What he talking about? School us in, Mr. Star. What they did?
Oh, he talking about for the I respect him for doing the right thing and not bending the knee. Oh, he talking about when they did the little knee thing. Certain teams did it, certain teams didn't. Yeah.
Oh, cabinet. Oh no! Oh, that y'all talking about that dude? Okay, I got you. I understand. Man, people was losing their jobs around this joke.
Yeah,
Oh
freedom of
my!
speech.
Oh
Hey,
my goodness!
listen. I'm gonna tell you something, Toyo. One of the shops I be helping, I had went in there one morning to drop off this engine. So I heard some of the employees in there talking about one of the other stores in North Carolina and shit. How one of the employees, he was in the military, how he was posting on the whole situation with old boy that got unalived on TV. And yeah, he was saying some shit. So it got back to the owner, and then it got back to the service manager. They wound up firing that nigga. And he just moved out there. I
Yeah.
said, damn. I said, God damn.
You see how Charleston White flipped it on him? I don't know what they go. Charleston White flipped it on all of them. I said, oh my goodness, he flipped it.
I was on it with Charleston on Sunday. I was on it with Charleston on Sunday.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
These jokers, boy.
I
These
was on
boys
it with
going
him on
all the way
Sunday.
in. These boys going all the way in out here, man. Hey.
On Sunday, that shit was crazy, boy. That man was talking some shit, boy. If you had seen them comments, I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, but yeah, he went live Sunday. I was on there with him. Shit.
You crazy?
Wow.
You crazy as shit.
That shit was wild, boy. Man, what? But yeah, man, we got to do better as a whole, man. That's why I encourage people. I always tell people, bro. I always tell people, man, let's get some land.
Well, it said Welch White. All the called you white as shit. Well, that's crazy though. That's crazy right there, though. That's crazy. He said no more pit Welsh. No more pit Welsh wines. Whatever. Baller said Welsh White. What is Welsh White? Oh, Welsh
What?
White. He talking about Charleston White. I'm all fucked up. I'm thinking he calling you White. He
Oh,
calling you Charleston White. Both of them was funny though. But
yeah,
Welsh
we
White, this
was
is
on that joint.
hilarious.
We was on that
If,
joint Sunday, boy.
if Welsh was really white, y'all, that shit would be the most hilarious thing ever. That'd be like David Chappelle when he was doing the KKK jump when he was he was black.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought about doing that shit one Halloween, yo, and live streaming that shit. I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, you know what would be crazy? I ain't gonna front though. If somebody like you or somebody like you or somebody and just go all the way white though. Make everybody think you white though. I bet you'll run it up. you'll run it up.
Oh,
You'll
definitely,
run it up.
definitely.
They'll love you. They'll love you till they find out you black. They'll be so mad at you when they find out you black. Hey man, that David Chappelle joint used to be so funny when he used to be. Oh my goodness, y'all crazy. Let me see what they saying. You fire a person for anything, but a civil case is easier to win. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey yo, but them civil cases. See, black people. Let me tell y'all about black people and all this shit y'all talking about civil cases and taking shit to court. Black people want their money fast and shit, especially ones that's going through shit, whatever. They arguing with the lawyers. They don't trust the lawyers when the lawyers telling them just wait, don't settle. They think the lawyers trying to steal the money. The motherfuckers end up with $500. How many times you done seen it? Well, they end up with $1,500.
Oh,
You give $1,500 when they were supposed to hold off for the whole $100 or something. They gonna take the $1,500 fast as I don't know what, and people know that
nah,
about
you
it.
ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't, bro. They know that about our people. Listen, right? 2022, when the drunk driver hit me, right? I had to go to physical therapy, motherfucking, because of my knee and some shit. So it was another guy in there. He was like, man, I gotta go to work. I ain't trying to be coming to physical therapy every day. I'm like, bro, you do know you get paid for every day you in here, right? I said, nigga, you literally get paid for every day you in here. I said, rent only due every 30 days. I said, you telling me you can't come here for 30 days straight, 60 days straight, and get you a nice check? He's talking, man, this. So he wound up settling, right? Mind you, because he wound up calling my lawyer my lawyer firm, the accident case people. So so I go up there, time passed, weeks passed, I go up there and get my motherfucking check. And shit, my good old big nice check. This nigga check was only $7,000, so yo. He was supposed to get 30 something thousand. This motherfucker only got 7,000. I said, I said, you stupid as shit. I said, you stupid. I said, $30,000. I said, nigga, you could have took you a little 2, 3 month vacation, put some to the side, invested some, and been sitting nice with a little fresh start. But see, our people too fucking stupid, Toyo.
Hey,
You
man,
know,
people greedy. Yeah, we is. Cause you know some niggas, them people could get real greedy. Well, some niggas would go for a QP and shit off the top. They be like, you gonna wait for 60. You gonna wait for 60 or 90 days, or you take this. If they could give them a QP, Wells, most of them niggas will run out the door with that QP and about
no
$500
bullshit.
spending money. $500 spending
No
money in a
bullshit.
QP.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. It just we too impatient right now, man. And see the other people, the Asians, all our other. I'm gonna say this: all our other offspring, they live in the way we supposed to live because we taught them that, and now we lost it, and they still doing it. Like I said the other day with Jewish people. When they grow up, when they come in the house, their parents make them take the money out their pocket and put it into jars every day when you come home. That's your savings account. Every day, whatever's in your pocket, if you got $200 left over, that shit goes in them jars and they put them away. Every time they fill up, they put them away. That's how them people live, bro. How people ain't gonna do that? I do it. Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you do that shit every day. You'd be surprised what you accumulate in 6 months. You'll be surprised just not by not even trying, just with loose change. You'd be surprised, especially if you got a lot of quarters in it. You'd be surprised. I'd be
No,
smiling going to that
that's real
coin machine.
talk.
Hey, Toyo, I'd be smiling going to that coin machine, boy.
That's real talk, though. That's real talk. That's real talk.
Hey
And I'm gonna
man,
tell y'all
what?
some more stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. Now that you talking about the coins and stuff, where my man's put me on, like him and his son do that, right? Because him and his son, he take his son around with him. He be showing his son little different things, and they be collecting they change together. They keep their change together, whatever. And once they get a certain amount, they take it to the bank. But the whole thing is, y'all know that some of these coins be worth more than y'all think. So don't just take them to the machine. The machine
Nope.
is
Yep.
sometimes, because
Yep.
like these coins, man, people be having coins. Basically, they said they always get more money than what they change is. Like, but because some of the
Of
coins be
course.
worth
Of course.
more than what they really is and shit. So
Well,
and we don't be knowing that type stuff. A lot of things, man. People pay attention to the small details. The small details is
because
what
we
get people
lost,
over the
man.
hump. If you're looking at the
We
Chinese
lost.
people at the restaurants and stuff like that, and different things, and how they only give you a little bit napkins, around here anyway, they give you a little bit napkins, or sometimes you gotta ask for napkins, or ask for or they give you one fork with your Chinese food, one little this and that, and you gotta ask for stuff. They know most of us is just gonna take that bag and roll and
Yep.
stuff like
Yep.
that, and
Yep.
they saving money on that stuff. They saving money on that stuff. Believe it. Believe it or not, they saving money on those small things like that, napkins and stuff like that. Whereas though, it's in the details, small details. Like I always told y'all, a million pennies is $10,000. You know what I mean? A
Exactly.
million pennies is $10,000. So you can't get no more out the mud than that. A million pennies is $10,000. Say all of it, like Russ was saying, like it's about whatever you can save, no matter how small it is. Throw it in the corner, don't
It
touch it.
adds up. It adds up, bro. It
Uh,
adds up. And Toyo, this is the thing. Why? See, I like I said, everybody got a different path, bro. But see, one thing I learned, no matter, even if I didn't kind of grow up in the family I did, bro, I'm a person that listens and like to research certain things. So even if I came across somebody like me and I wasn't in my position, I still would have got to my position because I don't got no fucked up mindset. I like to listen. You know what I'm saying? And take in certain things. Certain people just be ready to talk and don't listen and don't got no answers. Um, that's why I'm big on listening to things, and that's why I know a lot of shit because I listen and I've been around these people. And like with the whole coins and shit, I'm gonna send it to your phone. But my grandmother used to work with Treasury in DC, so all the money that people spending right now, she printed out years ago back when she was still working. She in her 80s, so she ain't working. This was over 20 years ago. So, you know, I got sheets of money that's never even been cut yet. That's still all together. I got maps with these coin things I had since a kid. Um, so a lot of people that's true because depending on the people, they look at all of their coins before they put them in the machine. You got pennies that are worth like $500. You have quarters that are worth a few $1,000s. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all
but
got to get that book
everybody not in
and
the
look up them
currency though.
coins. Yeah. Get that coin. And then it's, like Well said, you got access to the information there. They got websites that you could check your coins. You and your kids can make it a hobby. You can even let the kids, let that be their hobby. Check all these coins before we turn them in. You know what I mean? The little kids know that they could get, and it's teaching them something. You know what I mean? To study detail, and to study the small things. A lot of kids, these days change jumping out their pockets. We dropping more
Yep.
change than we collecting
Yep.
out here. We drop more change. You know what I mean? Like it's like we getting spoiled with though we don't care for the change no more. Man, the change gets you over the hump. The change
But
gets you
but
over the
but
hump.
but Toyo, you've seen this, especially because you're in the DMV. You've seen this. It's two types of people in this world, Toyo. You're gonna see a person that stop and pick up change. It's two type of people that's viewing that. You got the person that's like, the fuck he picking up that change for? Then you got the other person like, oh yeah, I know what he up to. It's two type of people in this world. It's two type of people. The first one, they don't understand why he picking that change up. It look degrading to them, I should say. But they might not even know that man might be sitting on $800,000 while you sitting on 5,000. You might got a closet full of Jordans and all that and Louis Vuitton, all this name brand shit that you making other people rich. But do you got more money than the person that's picking up change off the ground? That's the question.
That elk, that elk meat must be strong as shit. Is giving Calypso a headache. He said, "Let's talk about dogs." Laugh out loud. All right, Calypso. Well, let's talk about
What
your dog.
what you
What
running,
you got?
Calypso? What you running?
Yeah.
What you got?
What you got? What you got, bro?
What
Yeah,
you got?
you
What
said
we
shit. I
talking
was
about?
gonna say it. Yeah, Welsh. Yeah, well.
What you got?
Yeah, Calypso. Yeah,
Who on the yard famous? Who famous
yeah,
on the
well.
yard? What you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Welsh. Ask him about it. Let's talk about dogs, Calypso. Hey,
Well,
that's what we
hey,
talking about. Shit.
we don't need to talk about no gas station red boy. That story been going on since before you was born, Calypso. What you want to talk about?
Yeah, Welsh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, salute the cookout. Y'all already know I fucks with y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. What y'all doing? Calypso, get ready to talk about some dogs. We ready to change gears real quick. Come on, Calypso, hurry the fuck up now. You just slowed down the building. We was building pyramids. We was building pyramids out there, bitch. You start talking about some dogs, so let's get it.
You talking pyramids? Don't bring no sandcastle up in here now.
Right. He got mad at us trying to study the details and get a little change. He started talking about, let's go ahead, let's kick it there. And let's see what the dogs at, Calypso. Mr. Star said, I know some dudes that collect money. We all know dudes that collect money. Shit.
Hey, I think we all know people who collect money. It just depend on which collector, what type of collector we talking about.
Hell yeah. Well,
But nah, so yo, that shit nice. So yo, I'm gonna send you some of the shit in my collection, bro. That shit that's something I wish a lot of people get into, bro. Into currency. I wish a lot of people get into that shit, man.
All right, he got one for us. Well, I got one for everyone. How many dog men actually fixed a dog before it got rickets?
Well, I ain't never had to deal with that, so I can't answer that. I can't answer that.
Somebody gonna answer him. Ooh-wee.
That's a good question though. My cousin, we had a dog we co-owned. I never had none direct, but that's a good question though. It ain't a bad question. I need to ask him what he did.
No, ain't nothing a bad
But
question.
I
You
never personally never had to deal with this shit.
Mr. Star said he was talking about some guy that was collecting old currency and coins. I got you, Mr. Star. I got you.
Yeah,
I'm mad. I missed the Bitcoin wave, man. I didn't believe in it. You know why I ain't believe in the Bitcoin wave? Because I couldn't find a nigga that cashed out that could show me some cash that he cashed out. Like, and niggas school, like it was long time ago. A couple of my friends tried to get me in on some stuff. So about 10 years after that, and I heard everybody rocking and rolling, my question was, did y'all cash out anything yet? Like, it's easy for you get me to buy some Bitcoin. I needed to see somebody be able to cash out 1 or 2 times. I ain't found out recently. I found out recently that somebody told me that they was able to cash out, but I wasn't in the right circle because I couldn't find no cash out niggas. All I heard was buy some Bitcoin. I'm like, okay, well, did you get any money out of it? Like, did you keep? Oh, you know, like it's like you in jail with the Bitcoin. It's like you can't get your money out. I didn't know. I didn't understand.
Nah,
I didn't see too many cash outs. You understand?
I cashed out too early. Me personally, I cashed out too early. I got it when it first hit, and I had put I think what I put 35. I think I bought 3,500 worth when I cashed out. What was that? 2000. What was it? 25. That was 2015, 14. But I cashed out with 16 grand though. And that the Bitcoins that
Oh
I
shit!
bought
See,
was the
that's what's
only
up. That's what's up.
yeah, that was the only ones I ever bought. I ain't never buy none after I invested that first 3,500. I just let it sit and I watched it.
Do anybody?
I ain't never
Go ahead. What did you say?
no, I was just saying I sat and watched it, but I'm not too big on it. I'm
Anybody in the
big. I like currency.
right. I got you. Anybody out there know anything new? I might not want to miss the new wave of things. I be always trying to get Dre tell me different stuff. Dre be on something, different things, little
Now,
investments and stuff.
now,
I need to know some new companies, some up and company AI companies or some shit. Need to know some things that we can invest in. And even if it's a new with crypto dollars, or something, I don't know. I don't want to miss the new wave. Is it graphics? What is it? What is it out here? Y'all start, y'all, anybody know anything? Salute M1, my fault, bro. Salute.
I mean, graphics is a big one, but robotic, anything, not anything, but mostly robotic, anything dealing with the cloud, robotic, AI learning, all of that stuff is what's set for the next because remember, well, not remember, but if you look at everything as far as technology and the release of it, all of it's old. Most of it's new to the public. The military sometimes is the first to use it. Sometimes it's other parts of the government. But like I said, AI learning, machine learning, robotics, all of that stuff, cloud computing, all of that stuff is the next big wave for the next 50 to 100 years, basically. That's the next big thing as far as things on the internet, as far as that.
Okay. So yeah, that's decent to know. Young fan said Dogecoin. Is that what he said? Dogecoin is at 23
Dogecoin,
cents
yeah,
right now, projected to hit $1 soon.
shit.
Dogecoin. So,
I got $1,500 worth of that when it first came out. I still got it. I didn't sell that. I still got that. I still got Dogecoin. Like I said, I'm more into precious metals and the money. I like the digital stuff, but if the network drop, you can't trade that shit like you could trade all the shit I collect. So that's how I look at it.
okay. Shiba Inu. Salute the blood, salute the thirst. Burner said AI too. AI too. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Gold is up. It's big. Gold is up. They say gold is up. It's big. Okay. Gold is up. It's big. Okay, they fixed that Ricketts down in the chat. They said sunlight, nutrition, more nutrition. Some people says a sunlight thing. Salute. They fixed it though. Salute. Calypso. I gotta go up Pops and get these two dogs. I know he expecting me. Go ahead. Let me see what else they saying. Silver and gold are solid investments. Okay, salute that, Mr. Star. Silver and gold. Silver and gold, a good investment, gentlemen. Most stocks are at the lowest point right now. Everything will go up after this Trump era. Okay. Okay. Salute that young fan. Doge is only good for trading. I don't know about investing. Oh, see, that's the shit we need to know. There we go. I see you, ball. Okay. It's only good for trading. Okay.
Yeah. So with
Oh,
that, okay. So Toyo. So basically, what he said is a good point. Something I forgot to add. When we talk about rich people and billionaires and all that, most people don't realize them people live off of tax free money. Meaning, when you talk about Dogecoin using it able for trade and buying small goods, when you have tax deductibles, like you said, they got to give out a certain amount of money per year and all of that stuff. People like Elon Musk, Trump, uh, a lot of these rich people, rather wherever they are, a lot of them. That's the reason why they have these donations and nonprofit things because the money from that you cannot tax nonprofit just like the church. So you get to spend that money without it being taxed. When you a W-2, all your taxes come out first. But when you switch it around, you decide when you pay Uncle Sam taxes. So that's a whole nother episode.
salute that. Salute that. We'll chop it up with him. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up today. Salute to Welch up in the building. Salute to Big Dre. Salute to all y'all. Calypso, Vernon Star. Salute to the whole crew out there, the Cap Brothers. Emmy James, Young Fan, Ballin'. Yes, sir. What else we got? Who else still riding with us? Salute the Blood. Shit. Big Tony, always a pleasure. Shit. What we talking about? SDA, salute. That whole Cap Brother squad. M1, salute. Yes, sir. Who we got? Salute the Wolf. Yes, sir. RBG. What else we got up in this joker? Supreme Excelente. Emmy James. Yes, sir. Y'all
The
know
place
how
that
it
keep
is when
our
y'all
battery
ride
when you
with us.
come in.
We go all over the place. Marcel, salute, bro. We go all over the place in this joint.
Yeah,
We
we going
off-roading.
everywhere.
We take the top down sometimes. We do it all around here at the cookout. So y'all already know. Niggas talk shit to us. Hey, all right, y'all. Salute. You gonna tell them where you at? Well, so they already know.
Shit, we're in the projects tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. man.
Y'all heard him. Y'all heard what he said. Hey, salute. It's your brother Big Toyo. Y'all already know. Y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. I see y'all. Holla back.